Okay, so in our Air Force game here with infantry and planes only, we are waiting a few more turns, 4 more turns until we can denounce and invade China. Yeah. We're getting enough money per turn that we can buy a plane every, it's about 2.5 turns. Every 3 turns we can buy a new, flat out buy a new plane if we want to. Clearly we need to get some more traders out. Don't really think there's actually a point to some of this other stuff, but and then Japan will be next as well. Eisenhower is going to help us over here. I'm not quite sure about why it went that way and why it's going through the mountains, but it is. So, yeah. Our builder, I think, alright. Voila. Sorry, I realized I just kind of spaced out there, didn't I? I was paying attention to a text. My bad, sorry. Anyway, so because they seem to like spawning rebels, we have some jet fighters patrolling here. No, we don't have the, we do have the military first. Okay, so we should make sure we start doing that soon. There's another shipwreck over there. Okay, and over here in these buildings, right, we need to start making sure. Wow, we have a lot, don't we? Sorry, another text message. Okay, so we got industrial, ancients. We need to shift the ancient for an industrial. Do we have... Though actually, ancient, Suleiman, medieval. Javelins. Okay, we can only move to these places with full slots, that's fine. We have to keep that ancient, and then we want to take this. Oh, we have a themed museum now, look at that! Hip hip hurrah! Janus just got a cat burglar promotion. Do they not have a dam there? Or is there not a dam here? It's rather stupid. Right, they can only put one tile there, right, okay. Alright, so this is a pretty good production city. We're going to try to crank out some more of our mechanized infantry. All melee, yeah, so 15 turns. 14 turns for that. If we had an encampment here, this would be more useful, wouldn't it? We could make it in... That is good production. Does this have an encampment? It does. So why don't we make some mechanized infantry here? 15 turns. I don't know, is the screen turning black for everyone else there when that happens? I don't know if you guys are seeing that weird black screen for a second. If so, I'm sorry, that's weird. Alright, so if we want gold... So these are from economic alliances. I want to try to make a flood barrier, but that's going to take some time. Let's come down to here and let's beef up get our traders going. And we determined, right, that he's going to finish this Operation Ivy there, and I think we're not going to be able to stop him, so we may have to watch out for thermonuclear weapons, so maybe we'll need more jet fighters to create a barrier, but we can't use jet fighters to protect our own infantry deep in enemy territory, so we want to keep the infantry away from the front lines, apparently, is the way that should work. And it's probably going to be like, your forces are at your borders, even though they are next to my town. They're not... Japan just made a new settlement. Volcano erupted. I like how that volcano's not actually in the territory. If technology is the engine of change. Okay, so what are we looking at if we come here? Because we're losing... That shouldn't stay that way. We can make it in 10 turns here. 14 turns. So we're basically producing every 5 turns we're making on a unit right here. So we know that we do need a worker over there. Here, we'll just do that, whatever. Get a trader up. So builder. Try to stack these a bit. Over here we want to get that harbor done. We're not... Well, what kind of... Okay, this is an interesting question. You're in democracy. So if we pull out of Auckland, we lose a bunch of aluminum, is the problem. We could get up to 18 with containment, but that's still a bit short. Although maybe we should swap out from Weissel Bacon into something else here, because we're not going to renew the alliances. Expires in 2 turns. Just focus on growing the cities here and getting better production. Probably skip the rationalism at this point. Mitigated flood.
Down through its history, only 3 people have managed to silence the Americana. The Pope, Frank Sinatra, and me. Justice is the bond.
Oh no, everyone should be super happy. 1300 culture, that's pretty good. Now we're basically saying we don't know what's going over here, so... I guess we could put down spaceports solely to get 3 aluminum per turn, couldn't we? Genius. On 27 turns, we'll start getting more aluminum. It's not exactly that amazing. We should swap Weiss and Bacon over. Don't think we need the rationalism, and I think e-commerce is good. Colonial taxes, I think, would be really good right now, though. I'm getting these weird black screens right there. I don't know why. Okay, what can you do? I don't really care about whatever you're doing there. Oh, because there's a mountain tunnel there, that's why I can't do that. So, we could become Suzerain with containment, actually. And he might then grab it back. He's not dependent upon a diplomat government there, either. So that's 3 turns. 1 turn. We have another governor. I guess we can do this. I don't even know where Reina is right now. Pinyala we can put on our capital, I suppose. I guess having our actual... Having Victor there and getting the free promotion would be good. Yeah, sure, we'll do it. And then what's the next highest one we got? We can send him back to his old spot where he was chilling. We're gonna see if we can avoid needing Victor because of the ages here, which are definitely helping us. See, it will change in 12 turns, but this is going faster and faster. But one of the things we're going to need over here is a builder to help speed this up. Oh, Operation Ivy's is back to 3 turns. Maybe it's because we swapped out our Weisselbanken or something. I don't know. Now, in theory, we could go through and try to make sure everything is themed appropriately and go through and figure all that out, but I kind of don't really care at this point. You want more Mechanized Infantry? Sounds good to me. We are now starving, apparently. Okay. That is a thing that's just happening. Yeah, because we lost the trade route bonus, I guess. Oh well. So we need to come over here and start laying down some mines. We can also make a few military engineers, send them over. We're busy setting up the flood barriers. Commercial hub, not really gonna go anywhere. How do we, oh, I guess we have Mohenjo-Daro again, right, okay. We don't have an aerodrome or encampment here, but we can get up a few other things. Put together the shipyard. So what kind of gold are we looking at? Some. That should really make these grow really freaking fast at a minimum. Where do I want to put a neighborhood? That's next to a river, right, so I don't want to put it there. I'll put it... I can put it here, I guess. Or here. Finish the flood barrier first, though, of course. I'm really hoping that's not messing up the recording when it keeps doing that. And of course, if you can't see what I'm doing, you're probably thinking, are you just insane or something? Don't I keep telling them to do that? Expires in 0 turns. Okay, but we'll be fine here. I should be able to stop his Operation Ivy. He's building a spaceport. Mega clock shall interruption.
I am a big proponent of...
Oh, wow. Did I just lose 3 airplanes there? I guess I shouldn't have... Oh my. I just think I lost several of my lost a bunch of my bombers. How many bombers does it show us as having now? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, do they all sent? They got like sent. Oh, they all apparently got like sent back to. A different base or something upon it getting. That's good. It's like, man, if they just literally just did that and destroyed it with no warning, that would be kind of annoying. It's not even enemies pillaging them. Then it's. And we supposedly would probably have another bomber somewhere around here. I'll track it down. Oh, there we go, in Koloba. Pass on the Great Admiral. It's not something that's useful outside of... Oh, I just want you to go there. No, I just want you to go there. Gosh. Why does this game make this so difficult sometimes? I swear. Should have done this a long time ago. I think the big thing we need to do that isn't being done right now is to start mining that aluminum. Okay, our city down here is looking great. Unfortunately, it's time to destroy it. But we can move Liang down to it, right? She doesn't really need to be up there for that. I'm not sure this the 3 aluminum per turn per spaceport is really going to be worth it in the long time, but we'll potentially work our way towards that in case I find it potentially useful. Anything else interesting here? Not really. Harvest that and put something else down. We do have a plane in there, so we want to move it away. Of course, if that's the only spot to put the aerodrome, is that really worth it? feeling like probably not. Man, if we had Machu Picchu, that'd be such a great thing to put right there, but we don't. We could get a pretty insane campus, I guess. We don't really, this really doesn't help us in our actual game, but I like building things up, so we're gonna do it. I know it's less efficient. You want to complain? Go ahead, I don't care. Is now 5 and 5 because we finished the theater square, I guess. Oops, no. Okay, thank you. Wait, that should be that. The other thing can't even reach it. It makes sense to destroy. Probably this over here. It still has that stuff over there, right? Okay, so here we're going to denounce you. An insect dares to defend a rat dragon. Funny recent thing you mentioned about insects.
战则战矣，寡人其将筑城而等。
A lot of wars. How much to unlock it? 800 gold, that's less than a turn of what we do. So we want containment. Give that up for a second. We're like, hey. I don't know why we just saw that twice. Is it really there? Maybe this is the containment part. This game seems to be kind of acting buggy right now, doesn't it? Okay, so we asked for war, so he'll give it to us. These bombers all got kicked back, so they can't help this turn. And that bomber up there, I don't know why I moved that. Minus 137 defenses, not bad. Yeah, that'll do it here. Okay, yes, we're gonna keep the city. We're gonna deploy out to there. Gonna redeploy our fighters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one should be ready and raring to go. So I can do something like take out this and get a bonus. Oh no, we didn't quite get it. I'm disappointed. How did that not do it? It was 87 versus 123. Well, interesting. Okay. I don't know if we were really dependent. I guess we were dependent upon the granary and watermill and stuff here, so this is going to be losing population. We're going to want to be moving this stuff up, right, so they're in position. So we can send this guy over here. I think you can do this, right? Take that. We should be able to survive just fine against the guys attacking him back. We move him up, and because this guy's more vulnerable, we'll have Dwight back this guy up. 125 versus... So normally it's 107 at a minimum versus like 82. So... Or were they allied? Did I go to war with both of them and not realize it?
This, though best beloved, isn't it?
Well, they are allied. Well, wait, we lost in Suzerain of a different one? We lost Mexico City. Wow. Yeah, take that for 5 damage. I have to rebase him to like here. Okay, he's rebased to there. I don't think Mexico City has a, but I don't want my allies to like go and destroy Mexico City is the thing, right? Do I have spies that are available to do anything? Like, what happened to the spies that I was messing around with? You're counter-spine. You're counter-spine. You're counter-spine. I don't actually have any great works there, so we can avoid that. None of them are, like, have any practice at all. We'll cross our fingers and hope for the best, shall we? Go ahead and go to Mexico City. Global warming mitigation, another thing that's unrevealed. I don't care about the extra food here, honestly. I don't think this is going to care as well either. There's 34. I really don't even need... Yeah, 44, 34, we're still fine. Let's go ahead and do this. All sorts of traders came back. What kind of gold do we have available? They're less than impressive right here. Let's just split our stuff up among like these 3 cities are some of our most important cities. With airplanes and stuff like that. Did we ever finish the flood barrier? I guess we did. Okay, farm pillaged, yes, okay. Well, this is awkward because to get over there we need to go through Mexico City. Which hopefully doesn't have any units to attack me right now. Okay. So a few of their units have decided to come and play. Given that that's an airstrip, I don't think that's the best thing to have there. It seems kind of like asking for it. So we'll use our jet fighters to take out these different units. We have several more bombers located here. Promotion available, promotion available, promotion available. these guys over here don't really have anything of significance to do. Yeah, I think that'll do it. So we need to put you over here, right? Get some... secure that. So now we're getting an extra 3. That means we can go and buy like more bombers over here. There's some more jet bombers that start with a promotion. It's a big part. Captured 2 more cities this turn from them having steel defenses, which is often uncommon. At the point we're going to less than 3-3, I start to question the value of whether that's even really worth it. Built more ski resorts. Samuel Tours just chilling there because we're never going to use them for anything else. In theory, Japan could try coming through there. Seems unlikely. We just want to be ready for attacking Xi'an next turn, right? So we're just kind of chilling. Xi'an and Beijing will be next. We can hold the line here. We have our planes to defend it in case Japan comes after us. Yeah, we're basically making no gold from trade routes anymore. Wait, we're up to 15 turns here now? How did that happen? Cost 1,000 now. Next change in 8 turns. That's really annoying. So now we really need to help out Pex over here. If it's going to finish what it needs to do. Rerouting all of the trade routes to 5 and 5. Oh, that'll keep him from starving for now. Right, because we lost it even with Japan now, didn't we? So in theory, if we put like our Magnus there, we'd be getting like 7 food and 5 production from there, which would not be bad at all. We now have 27 food, so we don't really need that, so I'd rather make a lumber mill here. Breathtaking. Okay. I have no idea what the builder's doing here. I'll be frank. Go improve stuff down there. Have fun. You, on the flip side, are gonna come over to here. I suspect we have way more than enough food in both of these spots. What we need is production. Privateer, I hope this was worth it. You imagine what these privateers are thinking. Hey guys, check it out. We're like invisible to stuff. Back. Then all of a sudden this plane, the thing in the sky, just comes rushing down. Just annihilates you. Hey, now we have a bonus for everything there. Nice. Long range. I'll take that. Okay, besides boosting up giant death robots, is there anything else even of interest? Well, that's interesting. We didn't even need some of these things. They're all just giant death robot things, right? I don't really care about this. Let's research future tech first. It's a shame there's nothing we can do to make the Chocolate Hills better. We need military engineers, and we need military engineers and planes. Yeah, the gold output all sucks at this point. Stuff like these are much better. Come get your airstrips. Okay, so we have the promotion. We can do this. So we'd get a promotion if we come here. Let's do this. Oh, it survived. And now we can move forward. So we're going to take the capital this turn. Can we attack anything? Warrior Monk Army destroyed. Isn't this supposed to be popping up? Xian can get attacked a few times, but at a minimum. Okay, let's start by hitting the walls harder. Alright, so those three hit that. Now the question is, can we bring it low enough with our jets here? Not to be able to capture it, I think so. Okay, got that. So next up is going to be Beijing. We don't have sight on right now, but we will get sight. I imagine we're not going to be able to actually take that out this turn, but let's see how we do here. 1. Maybe we can. One of these should still be usable, right? Maybe not. That's disappointing. Do I have any jet bombers that are not sleeping right now? Let's just take a look. Okay. So that jet's done something, that jet's done something, but this can't go there, so... If you deploy it there, it's not going to be as far... Let's just go ahead and deploy it up here. Rebase it. I like how we're always short on food, because the AI, like, starves itself, basically. Oh, we stopped gaining the extra XP because... wow, okay. Cryptography sounds good. Dwight Eisenhower's chilling. These planes can't do anything. Yeah, well, you know, actually... we got it. Yes, we shall keep the city. Which apparently we have some flooding problems. And that guy's doing just fine. Production. Now we're down to 11 turns. Still not fast enough. We gotta save everyone from the rising waters. Okay, so we need to move our fighters up. We have our infantry roaming around. We already captured China's capital. Really? I like how it's like 0 things damage, but then it actually has to pillage. It's like, please, make up your mind. We're gonna send it down to take on our Mog stupid levity units here. Mog, you're in for a world of pain here. Alright, we did promote a lot of things, didn't we? So that didn't help. So we're getting 20 per turn. We need to send this over. Of which it can go a pretty freaking far away, can't it? Go ahead and make another spy. Builder sounds good. Oh, we were going to make a neighborhood, weren't we? No, let's get a builder so we can get some more production first. More builders, more productions, making everything wonderful. I guess we could / should make a Kurgan at some point. An aerodrome right next to the encampment, how cheeky. Let's do it. I'm not sure why this is all the way back here. Have I just been leaving it there? I shouldn't have been. Okay, so now the question is, can I take down Beijing here? He could hit Beijing. Two more bombers can hit, I think we're good. This might actually be enough, though. Is this half? Is this? Oh, it's railroad. Yeah. Okay, we got this. Fantastic. And we get another wildcard slot. Oh, and we get amazing slots here. Fantastic. E-commerce seems fine. We don't actually have spaceports up yet, so that doesn't do us any good. And blood diplomacy sounds good. Containment isn't going to do us any good right now. Let's see what this is like. 1,200 gold per turn, I'll take it. Now, we don't really need to get cities much bigger. We do need to get a builder up over here though before this place starves. Do this for Mohenjo-Daro to try to get him caught back up to speed, right? Took out the tank. We'll try the flood barrier, though I don't think this is going to work out. So we have 3 more bombers down here, right? Can they reach Cheyenne? Oh yeah, we'll get this. 3 of them is enough here. Two of them is enough. Oh wait, that doesn't have the movement bonus. It can't reach there. How awkward. Yeah, you just come up to here. Last one is not promoted either. Can't reach that. Bashed it twice. Healed back to full. Which allows us to come over here. Cape City, yep. Two more over here. We're going to try to take on this place soon. But we don't have the planes to do it quite yet. We need to redeploy like all of these. Sure, go to Beijing. Commercial hub we can't put there. It's disappointing what it has here. So I come over here and start plopping this stuff down. Where do we want to place down an airstrip? We have a dam here, right? So something like over here would be good. We made a mine. Look at it. Question is, where is it going to be able to hit from? I guess we want to go over there. Suitorman, you can come chill with these guys. So that jet bomber's based from there. It is kind of annoying that it's simple to pillage an airstrip as an aerodrome. You'd think the aerodrome might be better protected. Oh wow, the canal counts as a district, so it gets the Nan Modal bonus.
It has been said aforetime that he who knows both sides has nothing to fear in 100 fights.
Plus one movement in enemy territory, we're not really using that, so... Tank Buster. You take that. I don't think it's going to live long enough to do anything though, so... Nope, it wasn't. Okay, so we got bombers, right? 1... 2... Actually, this isn't the one we want to just let this guy get promoted. We really need to just send him over here and send him through. So look at that, much better. And then we can get a settler, because why not? A worker, because why not? I'm not quite sure why these bombers got wounded. Not super concerned. Our elite guard's able to take that, no problem. Keep city, yes. Keep city, yes. Spies compute any possible promotion. Diplomatic favor per turn. Claim great person. Who do we got? A writer. Could upgrade that stuff over there. These guys are so rare and ready and raring to go, but they don't have anything to do, or any place to go. Really, you can't make it there. These planes can't come up then. Oh well, you know what that means. I'm to bomb Kokia instead. We have to destroy Kokia in order to save Kokia. There's nothing that this can possibly attack. What can we rebase to? That's a significance. Okay. The only thing you can attack is up there. We'll take it. You can attack these cities, sure. Come up here, it can provide cover in this region for just about everything. Great. There's the Great Wall over there, as we all know, was built in the icy Arctic tundra. Guess we're already 3 amenities, so that didn't really matter that much. Still. It's a weird commercial button. Why would you put it on Mount Kilimanjaro? That gives bonus shields. Seems like such a waste. So you can put that there. Like that there. We don't need the stadium, but whatever, we'll make it.
I am willing to serve my...
Got our builders doing their thing. Our jet bomber is in range of one thing. Really should not be this difficult. I know I've said that before. I'll probably complain a few hundred more times too. Alright, there's that. Also, these guys can't, even though they can move, they're considered in the zone of control, so they can't continue on, which is also disappointing. Alright, Swordsmen. We're down to 6 turns there, submersion and 7 turns. So he still needs to come over to these and improve those. Come on down to there. That's where we're going to send a commercial up, though, isn't it? No, we want to send the commercial up over there. What are we going to put here? Do we care? Probably not really. Just more production's good.
If the enemy know not where...
Hooray. Jet fighters available for promotion, though, there you go. Got our strafe bonus. So I'm assuming that means we got, yeah, our... So the modern armor would take 10 turns. Modern anti-tank, sorry. Modern armor would take 16 turns. Mechanized infantry is taking 11 turns, but that is with the bonus, obviously. The more important thing is... Come Can we lift this anywhere now? I think we have to actually get to the point of having an airport someplace. Yeah, okay, so it just gets to get rolling. Roll on out. I could buy a plane, but I don't think buying more planes is going to help us as much right this second. Really? Looked like he was going to win. I guess arguably I was just being a little greedy. Should have made sure. That one didn't hit there. I sincerely doubt this plane's going to be able to go up there. Yeah, it can't. We do have two different guys that can come over here, and this should be enough to take it, I suspect. 1, 2. We have our last city of Changsha over there. Make some more mechanized infantry. Go ahead and repair this stuff. We'll buy the park stuff later on. Well, we can start doing these at least, which are good improvements. Let's get more traders out, more traders. By traders, I mean builders, builders. Do I need to make a flood barrier here? I do. Yeah, I think that's just lost, so we're gonna ignore those. Okay, we can always grab that as a offshore platform anyway, right? So it's all good. Ancient Era, we believe in you. Koki is pummeled there. We don't really have good vision on anything else, so we'll rebase. And that's not floodplains at this point. Don't know why these fish weren't improved. Travesty right there. Neither of you need floodplains or flood barriers. Is there anything else of interest over here? Now we can start plopping stuff into the water where we're going to get like 2 food, 2 production, and do food like for production and other stuff. Like this is a really good. Water tiles will be quite excellent here. Come on over to there. We'll start with Takamatsu or whatever that is. Jet fighter, we need to rebase you, or we can just deploy you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll only reach 2 of those right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Geothermal plant is up. We have a settler that I kind of don't know what to do with. But I got it. I guess I can come over here. Huh. Well, that, because we settled it, yeah, they looked on in awe of our sprawling empire. We are just so cool. That's a lot of bonus production. Oh, there's a nuclear power plant someplace. We need to watch that. Oh, there's 2 nuclear power plants. Well, that concerns me. In fact, H23, yeah, it's like, yeah, it could leak. Let's get rid of the nuclear power plants here. H27, yeah. Coal power plant, like any other nuclear, you know, disasters waiting to happen that you want to tell me about, China? It looks like all of them. But thinking about it, I guess I didn't really check for that, so I could be wrong. And there's a lot more industrial plants than we need. I am now the top contributor after... Oh, I guess China didn't... Wow, China didn't do very much at all. Okay, well now I feel bad.
If some wanderer...
Right, he managed to get up there just in time for us to say, actually, we don't need you to do that at all. We need to go over there. Poor military engineers. They are trying so hard.
The time will come, and is in...
Only in 19 turns, or we could just... Oh, look at that, there's less... The air magically got purified because civilization was taken out of the game. Units really ready to go here. And I can do these, but then that leaves them both ready to capture. We just need units down here. Is that of a military academy? Yes. Everything is still costing twice as much for 5 more turns, so I'll deal with it. Reactor H6. Okay, that's not quite as much of a pure crisis. 19 turns to finish that. Next change in 4 turns. It's not going to work out very well. I'm hoping we don't need a flood barrier here. Fantastic. I guess the idea is that the aerodomes have the full facilities for actually like making all of the planes and stuff, right? So woohoo, repaired. I don't want to put that there because that would lower the appeal. Though I could get around that. Making that something else. Yeah. More production, more production. Yeah, that can't even use the tile chain. You can't, so we're gonna just... yeah. We're at 100 and... wow, look at that. We're at 104 production, but it's costing 1,500 to build. I don't think this is going to work out. There. You are going to come down. How about you guys down here? Yes, excellent. 4 turns. Are we getting close to 3 turns here? Maybe, maybe not. Well, while we're waiting, I guess we can do this, right? So, but, oh, look at how better fortified this is. It is much more fortified. As long as one more can go, though, he's dead. Yay, despite being heavily outnumbered, we won the day. Yay, go us. Our jet bombers are still in the kind of mode of what do we do here. Got nothing to do right now. And as you can see, we're well on our way to getting the... we're literally already to the point of getting next to a golden age and still have 24 turns to go. Military engineer is going to come up. The next turn we should capture some things and be able to make some more airstrips. I'll get 3 envoys in a moment. Got a new jet bomber ready. And we are making 15 from improvements, so we can make another 5 planes. This all works for me. So we should send this guy over to their capital, Kyoto. 6 turns to get there. I don't even know if Kyoto will be standing at that point. Get more traders and stuff up. We have 1,500 worth of production to plow through over here. It's a tad difficult. Even with all of our crazy policies. Okay. So we're here. Let's start off with this. Nokia, however, then gets freed. Can we actually move? We can. Capture this right here. Osaka, we will be keeping. From Osaka, we should be able to build like an airstrip or two that takes care of everything else here. Next turn, he'll build his airstrip. Meantime, we'll get some vision on this. So we really need these guys to come way down. So these bombers can come flying down. Alright, so we got all of that. Have a few more bombers over here, right? So let's use them. Got it. Forget, it's depend on a Dark Age or a Normal Age. I think it's a Dark Age, right? Yeah. For Japan. 84 turns in that flood barrier. Yeah, we're not touching that for reasons already specified. Okay, so now we can go like rebase up here. That gets us better vision. Sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go to there. This could actually reach that this turn, apparently. Do have the firepower to take it down, though. Maybe. We did 3 there. Oh yeah, we got this city too. Okay, you know what? I will say right now, being able to grab like 4 cities in 1 turn here with the bombers, that is credit where credit is due. That is better than I expected. Choose production. 60 turns on a flood barrier are not happening. Oh no, the ivory is going to get flooded. Yeah, Japan's basically done none of the global warming. It's all me at this point. That makes you feel proud of yourself, doesn't it? And that has an armory, so... Okay. That moved here this turn. What do I want to do here? That looks good. 3 turns here. 6 turns till the change. Here we have another front over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you start to lose track of this stuff eventually. I mean, like, seriously. I think our Mog is safe for the moment. I feel like I have to name these jets like jet number 1, jet number 2, etc., etc. Wants to dig up more coal. So in theory, like, next turn maybe even we could take Kyoto and win.
The incomplete becomes...
What would be the fun in that? What kind of, like, great merchants do we got left? Perfume. It's just the 2 of us, Japan. Oh, but look at that. They actually do have a field cannon army, the Revolutionary Marksmen. But it didn't mean anything. Yeah, we get an error score point for beating something that's, yeah. kind of feel like just cranking out commercial hub investments because it's very tedious at this point when I'm trying to just conquer more cities, and a lot of this doesn't remotely matter. Whereabouts could you deploy? You could deploy over to there. Okay, well that works for me. They've already used all of these planes, right? Yeah. Okay, well there's that. Now we vision up there. So, can we take Tokyo now? That cannot quite reach. So naturally we need to go and make sure we create like an airstrip there. This plane can still help. Ensure that we've done enough. Did the whole game just lock up here? Wait, what?
From the dust to which our civilization first
Wait,
rose,
did we just lose a religious victory?
So too shall we return. As the light of our people fades to nothingness, we wonder if one will rise to rekindle our flame.
What? Oh, man. Okay, then. Yeah, we lost another game to religious victory, so let's go win this properly, I guess, rather than taking all the cities. Man, I need to stop. I have to actually start watching for the religious victory. It never occurred to me that by conquering his cities I would... Because normally that, like, destroys some of the... Whatever. Let's go back. A few turns here, I guess. Or even one turn would be good. Wow. So the moral of the story really seems to be wipe out the other religious stuff ASAP, because even just...
terrors more fearsome.
Wow. He doesn't have... It's not like he has missionaries running around, right?
Meaning and new matter weaves dreamlike forms. Choices made long ago bear grave consequences in this age, and demand resolute answers. Go now, and achieve your vision for the future of civilization. All people will tremble with fear and respect for you, great warrior Queen Tamiris. For it is from the back of your stallion that you shall look upon and lead the Scythian people. Great epics will be told of the horse.
I can't believe that happened again.
Ride forth from the steppe, and at the front line of every battle,
I've lost to this religious victory more than any other victory.
Queen.
Even
And
more
may
than
your
getting
friends
wiped out
be
at the
true,
start of the game, I feel like,
just
although
as your enemies
that has
falter.
happened a few times. Okay, so their religion is Buddhism, right? So I guess I guess because we have a bunch of other like things over here. So one of the other things we might want to do is find a holy site like this, right? Ankara. And buy an apostle. Or two. Does this have a holy site? This has a holy site. So basically by conquering the cities, they put a larger percent of my cities which had that religion in. And that's what I want, so I basically want, wow. Because I really don't have to like check every turn to be watching for this sort of thing, admittedly. Okay, that should do it. Okay, so our new priority is just to take Kyoto. Okay. So we're just going to try to rush straight towards Kyoto. These planes, I think, should be able to hit it. So we're going to ignore, like, Osaka. We might get Yakamoma or whatever that is. See, look, we get the minus the Buddhism there, but apparently it's not remotely enough. Okay, come on down here to... That is so weird. So that's there. We're gonna need better vision. So what's going to be the best way to get over there? I guess we have to like cut in south and go around like that or something. I guess we could probably take Okayama without issue. Feels weird like having to do a surgical precision strike here, basically. Because of worrying about religious victory. Like, religious victory has been so tedious, I've only done it once, and even then on a much smaller map. We'll get to like there, right? And we should have this coming on down as well. This needs to be rebased and deployed. Man, we're having to go back and redo the stuff we just did. It's like, man, this is taking an awfully long time to confirm the capture of the city. Well, that's why, because the game is about to tell us, hey, you just lost. That's cool, right? Yeah. So we don't want to take some of those cities. I mean, right, it's not like he has missionaries running around. That's part of the other thing that is so weird about this. I didn't think I'd have to watch for it, given that they weren't around, but apparently I did. I'm just picking stuff. Basically just things that give me more money, though I don't honestly care too much, I guess. It's not quite the epic finish I expected. Okay, so we can do this. Feels like a bit of a letdown after that. The Hall of Fame, I'm sure, shows a defeat as well, a defeat that I did not see coming. Just completely blindsided me. Again, in a sense, that's really just my own fault. But still annoying, to be sure. Doesn't really matter, but we're doing it, I guess. This does have me wondering at times whether I should just turn off religious victory, but I mean, I guess if I was paying attention, I could fight it off, so I feel like it's not something that's impossible to win or anything, it's just annoying. Especially, ironically, as Scythia, because if I get good apostles with the debater promotion, they heal upon defeating them. Because it's Scythia's unit healing bonus.
The incomplete.
Okay, so now kind of the question is, if I come here to take this, okay, now I just have to, apparently I didn't, that was just fine, now I just need to bring Toyota down low enough. That's not going to be close enough. That is. Oh yeah, we easily have this. I think some of these still hit. Not all of them do, but we still have the ones over here, which are just dandy. Please don't give me the defeat screen again. This should be the victory screen. Though that's an interesting question. What happens if both victories trigger simultaneously? Right, this puts me at them having superior religious... Okay, there we go.
Though its face may change throughout the ages.
So it turns out if you just conquer all of Japan, that loses you the game, because then you lose to his religious victory. I swear this game sometimes just...
By your actions this day, you ensure our people a glorious tomorrow.
Ranking, Augustus Caesar, looky at that. Hip hip hooray. Alright, see you next time.